Many years ago, when there were heroes, they stood up for what was right. Times were hard, but so were they, the magnificent three.
Yeah!
Woo! Go on, girl!
Why have I always got to be the engine?
Because you look like an Indian boy.
I don't look like no engine.
Yes, you do. Now play. Go on.
Oh, come on, Nate, he gotcha.
Oh, you can die better than that, Nate. Go on, put your infantry, boy.
Hi, Mr. Milton. Hi, Connie. All right, Nate.
Hey, Clay.
Mom sent me to get some water. Is that all right?
Help yourself.
All right. What are you folks up to, anywho?
We're playing one of Pappy's games again.
What we could do with a better engine. Go on.
All right, here.
Show us what you got.
Why not?
I'm a cocking.
All right, I'm running.
Woo!
Oh, you got me, Mr. Milton. You got me good.
Well done, Pappy.
Yeah, I best fly. Mom's gonna be furious. Hey, Nate, I'll see you later. We'll throw some stones at some chickens or whatever.
Let's do that.
All right.
Hey, Pappy, would you sing us one of your songs?
Oh, hell no.
Hey. Go grab your guitar. Go on. Before I give you one, you lay about. I got it. I found a place where the water flowed, so pure and clear, like liquid gold. When I think about it now, my heart sings. Call this place Hot Springs. Round about in 1825, only 20 years I've been alive. I built this town with my own hands, just hands. Before I was here, it was barren land. Come on, you know steps.
Hot Springs is a place of respect. We'll give it to you and expect kindness in return. Let's get along.
If we can't think of what to say, we'll sing a song.
That sounds real sore, Pappy.
Oh, thank the good Lord, I won't have to endure it much longer.
What you saying, Pappy?
You better face it, Nate. Connie, the spring in this tick is pretty much on way.
Now you're talking crazy, Pappy.
I ain't long for this world, Nate.
Don't talk like that. You know it upsets Connie, and I don't like it neither.
We don't want to hear you talk that way.
Oh, quit your jibber jabber. We need to use this precious time now. You listen carefully. This here's the last will and testament of old man Zebediah Milton. I'll put half a life into building this here town.
Hope Springs a fine town, Pappy.
It's only the beginning. One day this will be a fine metropolis. Now I bequeath it to you both, so when that day comes, it'll belong to my girl. And my boy, folks will respect you. The name of Milton will stand for something.
Well, don't talk daft, Pappy.
Now you promise me, solemn as the face of our Lord, you promise me you'll stay here, you understand? Follow in my footsteps. Build this town. Build it, care for it, and grow prosperous with it.
You need to rest now, Pappy.
No point upsetting yourself, is there?
I ain't heard nobody promising yet. You gonna stay here and run things when your pappy's gone?
Of course we are. We're gonna stay here and do things the way you like them done. We're gonna make you proud.
That's my little Connie. What I'm waiting, Nate.
Sure, Pappy, I do whatever you say.
Yeah, I said promise me.
I promise.
Oh, good. Now I can be on my way.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna lay me down and die. Going back home to see my sweet Lord. Going back home to see my sweet Lord. I'm done with this work, can't take no more. I'm going back home. You can be sure I'm going home to see my Lord. I built this town with my own hands, but I've got to go. You understand? I've got a date with God and I can't be late. I love you, Connie and Nate. I love you, Connie and Nate.
What are you doing, Nate?
I'm going, Connie.
What?
Well, why would I stay?
You promised Pappy.
Yeah, well, he just upped and left, didn't he?
Don't say that. Where are you gonna go?
Prospect.
For what, exactly?
For nothing. Exactly. Life, adventure, money, dames, the stuff a young man is supposed to hanker after. What you can't find in this dust bowl, brimful of drudgery.
I don't know what you're seeing, Nate. Hope Springs is an oasis. One day it'll be brimful of prosperity.
Well, it's all yours, Connie. I wish you well with it.
Not so fast. Don't you want your share?
I've already taken my share, Connie.
No. I mean your half of Hope Springs.
You keep it.
I'll buy it off of you. $1.
You're crazy.
That just may be. Good luck, Nate. I call Hope Springs my home. I call Hope Springs my home. I don't need to roam to find my home. Sunset so beautiful, bluebirds singing in the trees. Everyone's welcome, it's a friendly place. The whiskey tastes fine, we overeat. I call Hope Springs my home. Just this way. I call Hope Springs my home. I don't need to roam to find my home. Water tastes like sunshine. There's enough to go around. It's yours and mine. The fields are filled with gold and they go blue. I call Hope Springs my home. I call Hope Springs my home. I don't need to roam, no. I don't need to roam. I don't need to roam to find
Hi, Connie.
Clay, where'd you find this?
Over at Dead Man's Bluff.
Howdy, Miss Connie. You're looking particularly pretty this morning.
Why, thank you, Jed. What can I get for you?
Oh, whiskey and some water. You could roast a raccoon in this heat.
Jug of Hope Springs coming up. And what about you, Jed?
Oh, no, he ain't got time for that. He's got a very important cable to send to the governor in St. Louis.
What business do you have in St. Louis?
They'll pass on some intelligence.
Is that so?
Yeah, I believe Governor Hunt appreciates reports from me from time to time. How a little community's prospering, that sort of thing.
And what's today's news?
Well, we're doing pretty well. The Hope Springs may not be quite living up to old man Milton's dream, but we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, would you believe it?
Recently, the Denver stage was full to bursting. Folks headed west, and there's talk of gold.
Well, there's always talk of gold.
I believe Governor Hunt appreciates my nuggets of information. Helps him forge his policies. Not like an ounce of tobacco.
Your cable sent, Sheriff, and there's some post for you out back from someone called Nate.
You're mistaken, Jed. It's not from Nate, whoever he is. Anyway, it's private, so don't go mentioning it to anybody. At least small Connie. Hear me?
Uh-huh.
All right, what else?
A telegraph from the sheriff's office in St. Louis.
Oh, I can't make head nor tail of those things.
Dangerous bandit heading west, known as the Kansas Kerchief Kid. Tall, slack build, always wears a mask. exercise extreme vigilance.
Oh, good. Here, fellas, you seen a stranger around these parts? Tall, wearing a mask?
No, sirree.
All right, we'll be on the lookout.
Will do.
Here, mind if I join you?
Not at all.
All right.
I will have that drink of water now, if I may, Miss Connie.
Sure, Jed.
Thirsty work operating the Hughes printing telegraph machine. Did I tell you I made it down the wire, friend?
No, you didn't.
His name's Stanley. Runs the med office down in St. Louis.
That's nice for you.
Yeah. We're always sending chit-chat back and forth.
Good. You been up to much else lately?
No, same as every other day. Being hollered at by the sheriff the moment I show up at work. Foul things didn't do yesterday. Then he gives me a list of another 150 things to do today.
Must tough being deputy.
Oh, deputy, my pimply ass. Excuse the obscenity, Miss Connie, but see, I'm nothing more than a dog's body to the sheriff here.
Get over here, Jed. You can do it with another hand.
See what I mean? Howdy, Jesse.
Howdy, Jed.
Well, I cursed him, Sheriff. You've been giving him the eye.
What are you talking about, Jed?
Well, I'm talking about Jesse. He's been looking at your hand and winking and scratching and stuff.
Why, Jesse won't be doing that. Because he knows full well we don't hold with cheating in Hope Springs.
Keep your hair on, Clay.
Now, who's you looking at, boy? Let me see. No wonder Lady Luck's been shining at you.
You accusing me?
Damn right.
You looking for a fight?
Indeed I am.
You wanna have it now?
You're ready when you are.
You sure made me bleed, Clay.
Give my love to Betsy.
If you haven't already.
All right.
Honestly, Clay, will you ever grow up?
Oh, Carl.
Oh, clean up this mess.
Will do. What a fine deputy you turned out to be.
Oh, I'm sorry. In all my life, I never punched a man. I just never learned it.
Oh, well, it's quite simple. Here. Take your hand, like this. Now, you roll up your fingers into a ball, like this. Yeah. Now, you fix your eyes upon a target, like this. You pull back your hand, like this, and...
For God's way, Clay. There was no need for that.
About as much use as a bucket of slop with a hole in it.
Well, I'll learn me to fight, see if I don't.
No, don't bother here. You're fired.
Well, do your own donkey work then,
Not a will.
and good luck with the Hughes printing telegraph machine.
Oh, no, Ciaran, wait a minute. Ciaran! That'll be the Denver stage. More tumbleweeds rolling into town.
You shouldn't have done that.
Oh, he'll get over
He
it.
trusted you.
Yeah, like a dog.
Oh, what's gotten into you, Clay?
I don't know. I feel kind of edgy. Thanks. Must be the heat. Something in the air. I don't know. I got a bad feeling.
You have bad feeling?
Can I help you?
Maybe. And maybe I can help you.
Is that so?
You're right to feel edgy. Big things are coming today. Today is special. And you want to be very careful, my friend.
What exactly is coming?
Yeah, could you be a little more specific?
Which side you gonna take, huh? That is the question. Big question.
Listen, lady, you want to order something?
Yeah, if not, take your crazy talk someplace else.
Lady, this place could use someone like me.
This is a respectable saloon.
You ask me, it could do with livening up.
Look, friend, we like it how it is.
I'm not talking to you. And you don't know who is your friend. My friend. Relax. Don't look so worried. I give this. Wear it for protection.
Oh, sure, I ain't falling for that.
You're not going to find any buyers for your snake oil around here, lady.
Yeah.
It's a gift for God's sake. Can't do any harm, eh? Listen, you wear it for a week. If it don't save your life, then you give it back. Simple, eh?
Well, sure. Bye, Connie.
See you, Clarke. Listen, lady, what can I do for you?
Ah, well, it's lucky you asked. I need somewhere to stay, yeah? For a couple of days? Listen, I'll work here, help out. You don't need to pay me.
And how exactly you going to liven this place up?
Just let me do medicine show in your bar. I show Esmeralda, Fabiola La Falsa's improving extract. Put the word around, yeah? It's good for trade. Everyone come to the show, everyone a winner.
All right. But don't get your hopes up. It's quiet in here at the best of times. And the clientele, they're pretty set in their ways.
Connie! Connie! Guess who I found wandering up Main Street?
Nate?
He's been traveling all day on the Denver stage. He must be drier than Manan's flapjack.
What are you doing here?
What the hell else would he be doing here? I've been visiting his lovely sister, Connie.
Lost his tongue, has he?
Pleased to see you, Connie.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, what sort of a Hope Springs welcome is that?
You know, it's 5 years since I've been gone.
5 years, 3 months, and 7 days.
Would you believe it?
Time flies.
Don't it just? Now, Nate's been telling me how he's been doing pretty well for himself.
That's right.
Up to then, Nate?
All sorts of
Clay, would
things.
you not leaving us alone for a while?
Oh, hell, sure, yeah. I got a lot of sheriffy stuff to attend to. On account of the fact that I'm not sheriff now. Guess you
I
hadn't
saw the badge, Clay.
I'm back to back with meetings all afternoon. I got one lined up this very minute. Hell, have you seen my fob watch anyplace?
No, sir.
Anyway, I'll catch you later, Nate. Good times, huh?
I'll look forward to
Thanks,
that.
Clay.
Bye, Con.
See you later.
Hello, you.
Well, Nate Milton, Connie's brother.
Oh, nice to meet you, eh? Listen, let me top up your whiskey, huh?
Ooh, that'd be real nice.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't
Yes,
you?
I would.
Yes, you naughty boy. Thank you.
Hey, cowboy, you need a room? Esmeralda, would you be a honey and show this gentleman upstairs?
Okay.
First room on the right.
Okay, come on, mate. We're going upstairs. First room on the right.
Why did you come back?
See you.
There's nothing here for you now.
Not a day has gone by I haven't felt sore about walking out. But I had to do it, Connie. Do you understand? I ain't wasted my time neither. Your brother done good. Why, I got more money than you could fill a mattress.
Yippee.
I did wrong, by Pappy.
You telling me
I
now?
want to make it up to him and to you, Con.
It's too late.
I want to work on building Pappy's dream.
I'm taking care of that.
You've done well, but there's still a way to go. Well, I hope Springs ain't no metropolis yet.
I suppose.
I want to give you the chance to go prospecting. As long as you want, you travel and stay places and see what that big wide world has to offer.
And how am I going to afford to do that?
With the money I give you,
For what?
for my share of Hope Springs.
You're not serious.
I don't expect to have it back for $1. You name your price. And when you get back, why, Hope Springs will still be here. Only a little bigger and a little more prosperous. You can't say fairer than that.
That's true. I'll have to think about it.
Do.
Come on, Buttercup, it's a long way to St. Louis. Come on, pick up the pace. You can't buy a good horse these days. Come on, don't be shy. Okay, then switch over. There we go. Here's a good boy. Okay, there we go. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Good. Stay. Stay. Could you help me, ma'am? I just need a little push up onto my horsey. Please? What about your lover friend? Could you help me, sir? No, thank you very much. It's awful kind of you. You got strong hands. Okay. You've done this before? Never. Okay, that makes 2 of us. Could you do like a platform like that? Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Woo, I'm up. Now do. Let go now. Thank you very much, sir. You have a good day now. Okay, Buttercup, giddy up.
I've always lived on a farm. It never did me no harm, except when this horse kicked me in the head. I am so sad, was something I said. Okay, I shouldn't have tickled your belly. Okay, I shouldn't have called you smelly. I was just trying to be your friend. Of my love to you, there is no end. I forgive you, horse. I can turn the other cheek. Anywho, you are being turned into glue next week. I'm joking. I've always lived on a farm. It never did me no harm, except when this horse kicks me in the, except when this horse kicks me in the, except when this horse kicks me in the head. And that's so fast, you crazy mule, you're gonna kill me. Stop.
Keeps going on as far as the eye can see. It's so long, so long, so long. We don't get paid, we just get fed. Tasty food is what the man said. Well, that's a lie. It's just gruel. God above, we were stupid fools. Oh God above.
Right, lads, get to work.
Oh God above.
Get to work!
Howdy.
How are you? Right, lads, get on with it, no, would you? How are you keeping?
Good, thank you. What y'all doing out in the empty prairie?
What's it look like we're doing? We're building a railroad, dummy.
A railroad? Oh, I heard of one of them. What's it for?
Ah, well, now there's a question. I suppose it's for taking. What you're looking at here is progress. Where we go, the rest of the world follows. Makers and doers, organisers and civilizers.
Was that a good thing?
The most excellent thing, son. I'm talking about the folks that are forging this great nation of ours.
Where you headed with your railroad?
All the way to the Pacific Ocean, by way of Hope Springs.
Hope Springs?
You know,
Oh yeah, I just come from there.
you plan on returning one day.
Maybe.
Well, I wouldn't leave it too long if I were you. A couple of years down the line, but you'll barely recognize Hope Springs. There'll be money to be made, and you don't want to miss out.
Your friends have gone.
Bollocks! Lads! Lads! Right, pleasure chatting. Lads!
Okay, Buttercup, back to Hope Springs. You know the way. That means go. Come on, you stupid mule. Stay in the desert and see if I care. You look after him, ma'am. I'll be back this way. Thank you. Sheriff! Sheriff!
Oh, what do you want?
I was headed across the desert a day's ride from here.
Why'd you bother coming back?
Saw something pretty interesting.
I'm pretty busy right now.
Well, if I was you, I'd want to know what I saw. The man said it's going to change everything.
What, man?
Well, see, if I was deputy, I might feel I had a duty to share the information with you.
You trying to be clever with me, you little turkey.
Who's a railroad man, okay? A railroad man.
Railroad man.
You wouldn't believe your eyes. The great iron road snaking across the empty prairie all the way from Nebraska. It's headed towards Fish Lake and onto the coast. We're coming straight through us.
Have you told anybody else about this?
Oh, no, sir.
Well, you don't breathe a goddamn word about this to anybody, hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, now go find Nate.
Excuse me, sir. I was thinking, and I know I'm not meant to do that or nothing, but me being privy to confidential information in that, I reckon you got no choice but to make me a deputy again.
All right, goddammit. But you breathe a goddamn word about this to anybody, and I'll finish you. You hear me? All right. Now go find Nate.
Okay.
Oh, hell. Yeah, man, get a proper drink around here. You mind me asking what business you have in Hope Springs? Only we don't hold with drifters. All right, let me put it another way. I think it's about time you was moving on. Now look here, friend. Either you start talking right now, or you're as good as dead. Ain't you got a tongue in your head? No? No tongue? Oh, hell, no tongue.
Clyde!
Hey!
Kid said you wanted to speak to me.
Oh, yeah, you never guess what he saw out on the prairie.
I only gone and found us a railroad.
Well, I'm mighty glad you thought to tell me, boy. Now, I trust you haven't mentioned this here railroad to anyone else.
Oh, no, sir.
Good.
But I'd like to tell Miss Connie because she loves trains and
But
stuff.
she don't need to know. Not until she and I finished our negotiations.
Well, the man said it's going to change everything.
Yep.
So don't you think she ought to know?
We gotta keep it a surprise. Ain't we, Nate?
That is right.
Will there be cake?
There might be cake.
Okay.
Good. So, Sheriff, you're a man of the law. Well, I shall be needing a lawyer to represent me regarding my purchase of Hope Springs.
All right.
So I would like to engage you as my attorney.
No shit, you mean I get to wear a wig and gown and stuff like that?
Well, that may not be necessary.
Oh, yes,
But
it will.
There is a fee.
Oh, what you looking at here?
No, Clay, I'm paying you.
All right.
Now, Jed, little Jeddy, Clay will be requiring a legal secretary, so you're on the payroll too. Now, gentlemen, I require absolute discretion. That means not a word of this here railroad to anyone else.
What railroad?
Very good.
When you saw around the prairie,
No,
dumbass.
Clay, not that. Not that. Now, gentlemen, we are in business. Now, we require a strategy whereby we will sit.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. What can I get for you?
We was just going, Connie.
We got
Book
Devil
cruise.
classes.
Wine
Devil
tasting.
for girls.
Oh, well, we gotta go. Thank you so much.
See you, Miss Connie.
See you later. Who's coming for my show? Yes, who's coming? Okay, I see you later. He's at 44. Listen, yeah, I was out earlier doing some advertising for my show. I'm not joking, a lot of people are coming. Is that okay?
That's great, honey.
Okay, thank you.
Howdy, Miss Connie.
Oh, hi, Jed. Hello, Jed. You want a little whiskey or something?
Just some peanuts, please.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oops. Thank you.
Connie! Why, there you are. Have you had the time to consider my offer, Connie? My very fair and indeed generous offer.
I have had the time.
Very good.
Nate, you should let me handle this.
All right, you are. Oh, Christ.
My client wants to know if you come up with a figure.
Your client?
Mr. Milton here has engaged me as his attorney, and he wants to know what you'd be willing to settle for to return his 50% holding in Hope Springs.
What are you playing at, Clay?
Well, Nate here couldn't find Laura in town.
Well, that's hardly surprising, on account of the fact there never has been one.
Yeah, well, so I, being sheriff, I'm familiar with the law.
Clay,
Excuse me, man.
what'd she say, huh?
Well, we haven't-
$500.
we haven't-
$1,000.
Me?
Well, I suppose if it were me, I'd ask for around 1,000. Seize the moment, huh, Connie, while your brother's in a generous mood. In fact, why don't I offer to buy her share as well? $2,500 for the whole of Hope Springs. Well, how about it, Connie? Why, you more than done your duty by Pappy. That way she can walk away from this here dust bowl. Start herself a whole new life.
Thanks for your consideration, Nate. The fact is, I'm happy here. I love this dust bowl. I love the way the night sky makes me feel like one tiny speck of dust on the prairie. I love the roasting wind that blows in from the Grand Mesa. And I can't wait for the Denver stage to see who it brings into town. Everything that gives my life meaning is here.
That is a real pretty speech, Connie. So you're telling me there ain't no second chance for your little brother?
I don't feel easy about it, Nate.
She don't feel easy about it.
Connie, dear, you got a lot of brains for a What Mr. Milton is suggesting is to take this barren patch of prairie off your hands and pay you as a prime real estate.
So he keeps saying.
Clay,
Excuse me.
$3,000. Tell her.
Mr. Milton here is prepared to go to $3,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yep, and it is my final offer. Hey, if you love this place so much, I'll even pay for you to stay on here. You can manage this fine establishment for
No
me.
thanks, Nate.
She said no.
Is that your final word?
Is that your final word?
It is.
It is.
I got that. Well, would you believe it?
Yeah. Believe what?
Well, she is a Milton through and through. Stubborn as a mule on strike. Why, Pappy'd be proud of her.
Thank you.
Does that mean you won't be needing my legal services anymore?
I'm afraid that's the case, Clay.
Oh, pig poo.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't you go too far away. Why, you never know which way the wind's gonna blow. Water. So, Connor, now you shot a hole through my grand plan. What am I gonna do with the rest of my life?
Go build yourself another town.
You know, there ain't nothing but desert 100 miles every side of Hope Springs.
You can't have a town without water.
I'll drink to that.
You're gonna have to look elsewhere, Nate.
Maybe I'll go back to Prospect.
Well, there ain't no gold around here.
Well, how can you be sure till you look?
Listen up, everybody. This young lady. What's your name again, honey?
Esmeralda, Fabiola la Falsa.
She's offered to entertain y'all.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Maigo la dingo, shaladi, ganga, Pascal. Zailo, banzigo, schnada, Pascal.
Hey, don't be frightened. Esmeralda. She no medicine man. She medicine woman. She not gonna tell fortunes. She could tell fortunes. She could tell you that But you're gonna have a big surprise. But will it bring you happiness? Huh? She's not gonna do magic. She could do magic. No! Today, Esmeralda Fabiola la Falsa is gonna do business. She's gonna share with you her miraculous improving elixir, not only to her and her mother before her, and her mother before her, and her mother.
Oh, get to the point. What does it cure and how much does it cost?
Okay, you want me to keep it short?
Hell yeah.
Esmeralda's elixir cures everything, but costs nothing. But I do have to charge $1 for the bottle and transport from Mexico City.
Now listen here, friend. These good people of Hope Springs, we wasn't born yesterday. We was always taught to stay clear of this kind of hokum and put our faith in science.
Oh, is that so?
That is.
Well, what about the Holy Ghost?
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. So, we in business. Who wants to buy Esmeralda's elixir?
Well, I want one.
Wait a minute, hold up. Hey, Clay, seeing is believing, right?
Right.
So why don't we give Esmeralda here a chance to demonstrate? Anyone want to step forward? Someone in town must have some kind of condition.
Great idea. Great idea. But of course, it'd take a day to work sometimes, too.
Oh, sure. Just long enough for you to get to a safe distance from here.
Well, I don't suppose your medicine cures dumbness.
There ain't a medicine on God's green earth that can make you right in the head. You dumbass.
You dumbass.
Right, so nobody's gonna step forward. And I thought, now, come on, boys.
Oh, no, Sheriff. I was thinking, didn't we get ourselves a silent stranger in town? Maybe the elixir could untie his tongue.
Ah, hell yes, we did.
Well, it never been tried on tongues before.
Now, quiet you. Now, recently I asked this fella a set of civil questions. Now, he denied me the courtesy of an answer. Seemed to have lost your voice. Now, don't tell me you're not gonna want to be cured of your affliction.
Oh, I like it, Sheriff. We're gonna find out whether we got ourselves a crack or a mute.
Yeah.
Or a fellow who for some reason just don't want to talk.
Law can be a sweet and tidy tool, can't it, Jed?
Jeez.
Hey, now come back here, you. Now don't worry. You'll be free to go if you're a genuine. And I'll be at the front of the queue to buy me some of this. But if not, same as every fraud and trickster in these parts, you'll pay for your sins at the end of a rope.
Oh, Clay, don't talk like that. It's ridiculous. Don't worry, dear. There's never been a hanging in Hope Springs.
Look, mister, I never claim it work 100%. The spirit no move.
Oh, quiet! Now I'm going to ask you one more time. What business do you have in Hope Springs?
That is disgusting. Let the fella speak, can't you? Say, mister, where are you from?
Never mind where's he from. What's his name?
Name's Dooley. Dick Dooley.
Oh, hell, pleased to meet you, kid. What brings you to Hope Springs?
You know, I've been quiet so long, I figure there ain't nothing in saying.
Ain't no law against that.
Oh, I guess not.
Now give me a whiskey, sweetheart.
Hey, you forgot what this was all about. Come on. He's gonna be dumbass. What do you think he's gonna do as well as well? Yeah, okay, $1. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you, Miss Connor. Thank you.
Hey, hombre. Muchas gracias, huh?
What for?
Saving my skin.
I should be thanking you.
I know he's stupid. This didn't mended your voice.
No, you'll never know. Anyway, I couldn't let him hang you.
I know he's stupid.
Yeah, you're not Mexican either.
Hey, careful what you say, gringo. We Mexicans are very proud of our Mexicanness.
Where are you from? Exactly.
I'm from Mexico City, exactly.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I always wanted to go there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I heard it's beautiful. Wide streets with fine old buildings.
Yeah, plenty buildings.
Big gardens.
Yeah, there's gardens too.
Golden beaches.
Oh, I like the beaches.
Oh, now remind me. Which ocean is that again? The Pacific or the Atlantic?
Well, it's an ocean. How would I know what it's called?
Yeah. Senorita, just how fake are you?
Look, mister, I done you no harm.
This here is horse piss. And Mexico City is 200 miles from the ocean.
Okay, keep it down. We don't want the whole world to know.
So where you from, lady?
Well, Bromley by Bow.
Ain't never heard of it.
Well, it's near London, innit? It's by the river.
What the hell?
Yes, I was caught picking pockets, but I was hungry. I was just 15, no mum and dad to look after me. The judge took one look and sent me for 10 years down under. Where is the love for the common folk? I couldn't help but bloody wonder. London town, you're not for me. Before my ship left port, I escaped onto something states-bound. The best plan I thought was to hide in the hold where I wouldn't be found. A month later, I'm in New York picking pockets and making a tidy sale. I move myself from town to town along the pioneer's trail. Each place I go is not for me. Each place I go is not for me.
That's quite a story, honey. Say, what's your real name?
Betty.
Well, I sure could use your help around here, Betty.
What, really?
Yeah. You just keep your sticky fingers out of my till.
Oh, okay.
All right, go put your stuff upstairs.
Well, thanks, Connie. What next, huh?
Oh, Jed, what are you up to?
Doing the sheriff's business as per. This came through from Denver. Clay asked me to stick it up someplace so folks all see it.
Sure.
Oh, I got some news for you. Nate's left town.
Oh.
Word is he staked a claim on a patch of desert way out beyond Dead Man's Bluff.
Well, why would he do that?
Says he's prospecting. Oh, crumbs. Your eyes are like the constellations, epic and magnificent in every proportion.
Jed?
How many of these here posters you got, Jed?
Well, just these here.
How's about I take them from you and put them up someplace, huh?
Well, that's awful kind of you.
Henry, you better get going, Jed. You don't want to keep the sheriff waiting.
Yeah, I best be off.
Would you be a doll and polish up some of these glasses for me?
Oh, yes, please.
And where are you from, stranger?
With respect, ma'am, I don't see if that's any business of yours.
I sure do like that kerchief you're wearing. Would you mind pulling it up so I can get a closer look?
Why, sure.
Yeah, I'd be concerned if I were you.
Concerned?
On account of the likeness it gives you to that fella in the picture over there?
Wow, these scarves are worth 2 for a dime. Must be 1,000 like them.
Dead or alive, huh? $100 reward. You care to tell us why we shouldn't turn you in and earn ourselves $100?
Dick Dool is my name, don't ask me again. I keep to myself, for you do the same. Don't push me,
Don't push him.
don't push me,
Don't push him.
I'm a wanted man.
He's a wanted man.
Known to everyone across the land. Don't push me,
Don't push him.
don't push me,
Don't push him.
else I might say.
Daddy, I'm sorry for running away from you. I just couldn't stand the man who wanted me to be married to. I'll being a preacher's daughter, it ain't so easy, I tell ya. You gotta be seen to be being so good. I never felt I ever could do what I should. So I went on the road, just me on my own. The cowboys and Indians would eat me alive. So I figured a plan was to be this man, and so Dick Dooley helped me to survive.
But he's a wanted man.
I'm a wanted man.
Don't push him.
Oh, don't push me, yeah.
He's a wanted man.
I'm a wanted man.
Don't push him.
Oh, don't push me, yeah. I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man.
Don't push him.
Don't you push me.
Don't push him.
Don't you push me. I'm
He's a wanted man. He's a wanted man. Don't push him.
Don't you push me.
Don't push him.
I'm a
He's a wanted
wanted
man.
man, yeah.
He's a wanted
Wanted
man.
man, yeah. Oh, don't you push me.
Care to tell me why you got your picture stuck up all over the state of Colorado?
Turns out, if you keep yourself to yourself, folks are scared of you. They look at me and they see a bandit. Oh, any crime that the sheriff can't solve?
It must have been Dick Dooley done that.
What, you saying you ain't never robbed a bank or killed a man?
Well, what do you think?
It don't seem very likely.
You're nuts. Oh, why, thanks. Hey, Connie, would you mind turning that post around? It makes me feel kind of anxious.
Oh, sure thing, honey.
Thank you.
Well, mate, what are we doing there here in Dead Man's Bluff, anywho? Hey, we could go back to Hope Springs or kick around some more deals.
We are concentrating, Clay.
Concentrate on that for me. What the hell's up with you? You got a dab of the squirts again.
That ain't very funny, Clay. Yeah, I can see you find yourself real amusing. I told you that in confidence. What you done?
Blurted it out.
Yeah, you blurted it out. But fingers on lips.
Yeah, what are you doing with that little twig, anywho?
This is helping me see what is under the ground.
Yeah, I always thought you were real smart.
Well, that's nice of you to say so, Clay. Real nice. What a compliment. No one knows me like I do. They don't know the talents that I've got.
Oh, hell, I know you.
know me
This is
pretty
a
well.
teeny weeny.
Show me a dirty old piece of land, and I'll show you if there are riches or not.
his afternoons in the wardrobe together.
Connie had it all for me. What the hell was she expecting?
Whole evening of compare and contrast.
Whoa, I'm the best you've ever seen. I'm the best there's ever been at prospecting.
Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa!
No one knows me like I do. They don't know how far I will go.
Ready to go away?
Well, that's true. Life is pretty easy. You can bend the rules quite simply if you've got the dough.
Oh, snappy little twig,
Yeah,
don't
I want one, but I got that special skill that means I always will be cash collecting.
Break it in with your
I
deep
will,
pocket.
right? I'm the best you've ever seen. I'm the best there's ever been at prospecting.
Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa!
Yeehaw! I knew it, Clarke. You seem surprised.
This is shocked and horrified.
Well, think how she feels. I knew it. Right. Let's go get ourselves some shovels.
All right, who's gonna bury?
Hey, we ain't burying no one. Come on.
Right, the dirty brand, the other one.
man.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey, what are you doing back?
Well, Clay and I needed to purchase ourselves some implements. A couple of shovels, a few sticks of dynamite, a pickaxe. Clay here's got a list.
Boom.
Oh, and how about a bottle of whiskey for all my friends? Hey, y'all, the drinks are on me.
All right, what's the occasion?
Well, what is it they say? As one door closes, if you got your wits about you, there'll be another one swinging on open. And I want to thank my sister Connie here for pointing my life in an entirely new direction.
What are you on about, Nate?
Well, I believe I have struck lucky to opportunity.
I'll drink to that.
Opportunity.
Hey,
You saw nothing, okay? Go get your own peanuts. Howdy, Miss Connie. You're looking particularly pretty this morning.
Well, thank you, Jed. What can I get for you?
Oh, pail of creosote for Jared. I decided my porch needed sprucing up.
That's not a pleasant job in this heat.
Unless you show such concern, but I should be delegating the task to my deputy.
Oh, at least let me fix him a glass of water
Oh,
first.
he ain't got time for that. He's got a very important cable to send.
Yes, sir.
He's a good boy. You're being mighty hard on him.
Well, I'll take your word for it. For my part, I think he's terrible slow. I'm a busy man.
You being serious?
He hooks me up with his ineptitudes.
Well, excuse me if I laugh. Hey, you heard anything from Nate?
Oh, yeah. He's doing fine. He and I haven't seen each other for a couple of days. Do you know with whom my deputy is at this very moment communicating? He's sending off another very important cable to the governor.
Oh, more intelligence?
It's something I saw when I was riding out by Hallelujah Ford the other day. A load of Comanche on the move.
Well, it is the season, Clarke.
Honey, when I became sheriff of this town, I swore to protect it. I mean to look after you, Con.
The Comanche are just minding their own business.
I don't believe those Indians have any business here.
You can be so narrow-minded sometimes. I believe we should live and let live.
Well, that's sense, Sheriff.
You crazy liberal. Right, we best be going. We ain't got time for that.
Don't mind him. Sometimes I wonder why we ever got as a sheriff.
Sure enough, Hope Springs always been a lot bad in town.
Bad ahead. Something wrong, Jed?
Smells kind of earthy. I'd say the water's cloudy.
Oh, I'm sorry. That glass can't have been washed thorough. Here, I'll get you a fresh one. There you go.
I don't mean to be rude, Miss Connie, but that one ain't no good neither.
Isn't that the darndest thing? You got a spanner, Jed?
Yeah?
Ow! Oh, God damn it. Nate's welcome to this crappy joint.
Oh, are you serious, Miss Connie?
I don't need this.
Howdy.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Oh, just drawing.
Drawing what?
People, mostly.
Can I have a look?
Okay. Sure.
They're real good.
Thanks.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You always travel alone?
Uh-huh.
Something about you seems mighty familiar. You been to Hope Springs before?
Nuh-uh.
Where you heading?
Don't know.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to stick around here if you like. Makes change to have company. Mind you, you'll probably get sick of it soon enough. Precious little to do. Never a female in sight. Well, save Connie here, but she's not my type. Well, I'm not her type, I guess. You got a gal someplace?
Me? No.
Well, I'd best be doing the porch and stuff. Chat later.
How come you let the sheriff treat you like that?
Well, I don't exactly have a choice. See, he made me his deputy.
Get some other work.
Oh, not around these parts.
Shouldn't let him treat you so bad.
Well, what you saw's nothing. Well, he beat me before.
Well, if it were me, I'd leave town.
Oh, I left. Just, but... See, I saw something strange some miles east. Turned back to Clay. Thought he should know being sheriff and all, and thought he might think better of me if I told him.
What'd you see?
Nothing.
Forgive me, I shouldn't be poking my nose in your business.
Oh, no, wait! You want to know what I saw? You really want to know? A chain gang. Fellas hammering and shoveling, or in the dirt, clean in the middle of nowhere.
Hammering? Well, what?
The Iron Road. Well, that's what they said. Building an iron road from coast to coast. Or I saw them on houses.
You sure about this?
No.
Which way are they heading?
And I never said nothing
Which
about...
way?
I didn't mean to say nothing
Which
about...
way, Jed?
Well, this way, they said. Passing straight through Hope Springs.
You're pulling my leg, Jed Cartwright.
Clay said it was a surprise. I'm supposed to keep it secret. There's gonna be cake and stuff. But Nate didn't want you to know, so
Oh, bet he didn't.
I gotta go do the porch now, but a nice chatting with you, Dick. We'll be good friends, I'm sure.
Maybe. Wow. You did not know about that? God, you think they would have told someone? Oh, they told someone, all right. Clay must have known being so intimate with the governor. But for some reason, they decided to keep it from me. Oh, Connie. I believe I've been double-crossed by my own brother. I think you have, Connie. I get the feeling I'm not the first. He's done this to others. You think you could do that? Like It's just like Pappy used to say. It only takes one bad apple, one bad apple, one bad apple to ruin a barrel. One bad apple, one bad apple, one bad apple to ruin a crop. You can make mine a double. You've been treated mighty bad. Here's a rotten fruit, the worst. All these years you've been alone, and he's forgotten you. So what should I do? Here's what I think you should do. You should take the upper hand with him. How am I gonna do that? For just $1 fair and square, you bought the land off him. It's just like Pappy used to say. It only takes one bad apple, one bad apple, one bad apple to ruin a barrel. One bad apple, one bad apple, one bad apple to ruin a crop. One bad apple, one bad apple, one bad apple to ruin a barrel. One bad apple, one bad apple, one bad apple to ruin a crop.
He's coming, Miss Connie.
Who?
Oh, Nate, and he's got the wind up his ass.
Bring it on.
Chad says you've been cursing Hope Springs, wishing you was someplace else.
Just a burst
I should have known you'd come round. Just had to dig your heels in a while, didn't you? Make your brother sweat a little. But I am willing to be magnanimous and put aside any differences. Shall we proceed?
Proceed? To where are we proceeding?
Why, towards the sale of Hope Springs.
I believe the sum of $3,000 was mentioned.
But it's not on the market.
Well, now you're confusing me, Connie.
Why would I want to sell?
Yeah.
When the railroad is coming to town.
Oh, you weren't supposed to say.
You leave Jet alone.
Yeah, hold your horses, Clay. You should know better than to get riled when you're being teased. Why, Pappy always used to say the best thing to do with bullies and teasers is to walk away. Oh, I will never get used to that. Anyway, I'm thinking we got enough on our plate right now.
We'll place that.
Time waits for no man, especially the entrepreneur.
Hey, cowboy, where you been?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hey, sit yourself down. I'll bring you a nice wet whiskey.
Well, perhaps time can wait a few moments, huh, Clay?
If you say so.
So, I never met an entrepreneur. What you cooking up?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Huh, you don't want to talk to me. Please yourself.
Whoa, 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 don't be mad, Chiquita. You see, I've been mighty tense.
Oh, okay, I'll give you one of those. Yeah.
I've been prospecting out by Dead Man's Bluff.
You lost your mind, mister. Digging holes in the dirt.
Nuh-uh. Prospecting is all about finding what's hidden.
Oh, well, yeah, the only thing hidden in the dirt out Dead Man's Bluff is more dirt.
Turns out the desert's not as barren as you think.
Clay.
Water, didn't mention the water.
Looks like you given some game away, Sheriff.
You see, I've been blessed with a sixth sense, knowing how to spot the flash of light in the riverbed that tells me there's gold upstream, getting the feel of which rocks to smite to find the crystal within, and letting the tips of the birch twigs lead you to water.
You're a very smart man, Mr. Nate.
Have you heard of dowsing, Esmeralda?
No.
Well, it's a trick, and you can learn it. To other folks, just seems like magic. Let me show you.
Hello. You're gonna teach me about your little twig, Mr. Nate?
I sure am. So you get a hold of that there, win you over something real special that's gonna start vibrating. You feel that?
Yep.
You feel that twig vibrating
yeah.
there? Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, I feel it. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You still here?
Well, I was telling Esmeralda how I've been dowsing out by Dead Man's Bluff. I found me an aquifer. Now that's like a big pool of water under the ground. It's not too deep, but it sure is plentiful.
And the water, it's every bit as nice and cool as Hope Springs.
Why, it might be the very same water for all we know.
Yeah, I happen to have a bottle with me right here.
Nate and Clay's Desert Springs water. Bottled at source.
Yeah, try some, why don't you?
Water you playing at, Nate?
I got into partnership with Clay over here.
Yippee-yay.
We bought ourselves a pumping machine.
No, the fancy bottles.
It's a top quality product, wouldn't you say?
It sure tastes like water.
And what are you planning on doing with it?
Why, you're holding the future in your hands, Connie. Ladies and gentlemen, who can tell me the one thing folks can't do without when they riding across that there prairie? Oh, yes, sir.
Water.
Clay's ride.
Crazy man. People not gonna buy water when they can get it for free from Oak Spring.
Now that is pretty good. Why don't you fetch us a glass of your water, Connie? See if we can't taste the difference. Well, you're having some kind of problem there, Chiquita.
Well, would you believe it?
Didn't I say that might happen?
What's happening?
It's complicated.
Oh, well, you see, the borehole Nate and Clay sunk to drop their water. Well, this water came from the same source. It must have flowed on down from Dead Man's Bluff.
And now it's flowing straight into their bottles. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's a strong possibility, geologically speaking. Yes, it is.
Afraid that's the spring gone out of Hope Springs.
And the Hope, too, most likely.
You knew this would happen.
Well, as Jed said, there was always a possibility. Clayton, would you tell Connie that in spite of current circumstances, my offer still stands?
Will do, Nate.
Thank you.
Nate wants you to know that in spite of current circumstances, his offer still stands.
I told you, I'm not
He's
interested.
prepared to offer you the full price for your land.
I hear you.
You go ahead, Connie. You be as obstinate as you like. Why, I'd be happy to supply you with bottled water for a price.
You get out of my bar, Nate Benson.
Okay, if you say so.
Hey, Nate! You left something behind. You should clean up after yourself. Someone might tread in it.
Well, that's plain disrespectful. You carry on like that, Connie, you're gonna get yourself in a whole mess of trouble.
What's got into you, Clay? Are you proud of yourself?
Hell. I hate myself.
Oh, get out of here!
All right.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know. Looks like they got you over a barrel.
Time for some of your magic, Betty.
Yeah, right.
What about you, Pearl? You on my side?
Oh, sure thing. Not that it'll make a difference. Oh, if I was half the man folks think I am, then maybe. Oh, goodness, Connie, I have never even fired this thing.
Miss Connie, I'd like to help you,
Oh, thanks, Jed.
but I gotta consider which side my bread's buttered. Besides, I ain't no good to you. You know as well as I was absent when the good Lord was passing out the brainses. Oh.
It's your turn, Jed. What's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing?
You're looking at him like you in love.
What are you saying?
Are we playing this game or not?
Okay, we playing. You ever had a girlfriend, Jed? Hey, maybe you not bothered. Hey, you lucky, Dick Dooley. I like a man to look at me that way.
Oh, cut it out!
Yeah, I ain't feeling too good. Maybe see you tomorrow.
Hey, deputy, come here. You want to impress your boss, huh? You want to get a big reward. Half for you, half for me.
Well, how are we gonna do that?
We work together. Stay here. I'm going to show you something. You want a girlfriend? Do you want to talk about your boyfriend?
Shh, God, you're so embarrassing.
Hey, Dick. It's your turn, yeah?
Yeah. I ain't playing.
Oh, jeez, what the hell are we gonna do?
You must tie him up.
Where do you come in?
I don't. Now is your moment. Go now.
I thought you were a good man, Dick Dooley. I'm arresting you in the name of the law.
What for?
Oh, you ain't Dick Dooley.
Oh, that a fact. Who the heck am I then?
Well, according to the poster, you're the Kansas Kerchief Kid.
Well, forget another fact. You got the wrong man.
Oh, you want to prove it?
Sure.
He's a lady!
Oh, never judge a book by its cover, Jed.
You think that's funny, do you? Making a fool out of a man, well... Well, I knew something went right. God, why'd you dress up like that? That ain't natural.
Well, Dick Dooley ain't the only one with a secret. Ain't that right, Betty?
Oh, no.
Betty?
Oh, I ain't not even made this little woman.
Oh, you ain't?
No, and I ain't ever been to Mexico neither.
What are you telling me?
She's only Betty Jones from London, England.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Oh, hell, I don't know who anyone is no more.
Oh, forgive me, Jed. But the Wild West is no place for a gal, all on her own, with no one to protect her. I figured if I dressed like this, folks would be afeard of me.
Well, I was never afeard of Dick Dooley. In fact, I was getting mighty too fond of him.
That's nice, Jed.
Well, now you don't need to concern yourself about being safe no more, 'cause... I'll be watching your back, Dick.
I'm sure of it, Jed. And the name is Pearl.
Well, I'll be watching your back, Pearl. Miss Connie.
You're right, honey.
Yeah. I'm gonna sing about it if that's all right. Or even if it's not. Take the money and run. That's what man has always done. Who cares for the next generation? There's enough to go round across this nation. Sometimes I think, what have I done to help in all the years? I've had it tough, but not as tough as some. And I think you can drink.
No.
You can drink.
No.
You can drink tears. How about some harmony, y'all? All right. I won't stay sitting down no more. I've got my reasons, I found my cause, but I can't do it alone. If you agree, then save this home. I know you're thinking, what can I do? You're full of all these fears. And I'm thinking the same as you, but I know you can't drink.
No.
You can't drink.
No.
You can't drink tears. We should all stand together. Rain or sunshine or any kind of weather. They're just buddies. Shoulder to shoulder, we'll take the spring fully. I know you're thinking, what can I do? You're full of all these fears. And I'm thinking the same as you, but I know you can't drink.
No.
You can't drink.
No.
You can't drink tears. Nice moves, y'all.
Don't worry, mate. I'll be right behind you.
You've exhausted my patience, Connie. Why, didn't I try to be reasonable?
Fair and square.
I offered to share this town with you.
You said no.
I even offered to buy it outright.
You refused.
So now, I'm taking it.
Yeah, we're taking it.
I'm taking it, Clay. You're just helping me.
I'm helping him.
Yeah.
So, Connor, you got a choice. You can go of your own free will, or you can be carried out here in a box.
You ain't having Hope Springs.
Oh, yeah? Well, there ain't no one gonna stop us.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Oh, Jed, don't be more of a fool than you already are. Dumbass.
You messing with Jed? You're messing with me.
You can pipe down, Darren.
Well, you want to mind your manners, Sheriff? Well, this kid here's got himself a reputation.
What are you talking about? Oh, hell. I'm messing with you, kid. Hey.
Anyway, anyone mess with Connie here, got to deal with me first.
Oh, yeah? What you gonna do? Put a spell on me? Hell, I'm real scared.
You still got that charm I gave you.
Yes, so.
Kept you safe, huh? I decided I don't like you. Now he looking real scared.
The magnificent
Oh, hell, let's get out of here. It's gone weird.
Right. Oh, we'll be back. You have until midnight to leave town, Connor.
Midnight.
Or I can't be held responsible for what happens to you.
Responsible.
Guys, what are we gonna do?
Oh, I have an idea.
You still in there, Connie? Better come out now. That way nobody gets hurt. I'm warning you. It's your last chance. Okay, we're coming in. Ready or not? Connie? Con? Show yourself. Where are you hiding? It's just a nut. Where you at, Con? Oh, hell. I didn't expect her to give up that easy. You stay away from me. You back off, you twisted sister.
Oh, hello, Nate. Sorry about earlier, yeah?
Well, Esmeralda, what are you doing here, honey? Why, you know it ain't safe for a girl like you. Oh, my eyes!
Nate! Hey, buddy! Come back to me!
That's enough of it!
I learned how to die!
Hey! Now put your guns in the box, do it now. Do it now, and you. God damn it, you have some style there. Get up against that wall. And you. Don't make me ask you twice. Jed, since you picked yourself the wrong side. It's not your fault you were born a knucklehead.
Now, Sheriff, if I'm not mistaken, there was a small legal matter to attend to. I'm sure I had $1 here somewhere. Well, ain't that peculiar? You got $1, Clarke?
Hell yeah, someplace. Yeah. Here, right here, right here.
Well, thank you. Now, saddle up a horse for Connie here. Then tie her to it and drive it out of town.
Well, you sure about that, Nate?
What's the matter, Clarke? You having second thoughts?
Well, no, I guess not.
Oh, Sheriff, no! You're supposed to uphold the law instead of using your badge to push people around and steal for the money, Christian! I ain't American, goddammit!
Yeah, shut your mouth, you goddamn ginger fuzzy-faced moose twig!
Now, there ain't no need to speak quite so crudely or personally, Clarke. Why, when the railroad comes to town, Hope Springs is gonna need leadership, guiding this here town into prosperity. Goodbye, Connie.
May the good Lord forgive you, Nate.
Yep, I'm sure he will. It's in his nature after all. What the hell's that?
Oh, that's the Hughes printing telegraph machine. You see, Arthur Hughes and Mary Hughes were inventors, and they were married, and they wanted to send
I know what a damn telegraph is! Who's it from?
You better take a look at this, Sheriff.
What's new? No wonder I missed my brother's wedding. Due to unforeseen circumstances and a breakdown in communication with a Comanche Indian, the railroad company will now reroute via Albuquerque.
Albuquerque? Tell me this ain't possible.
Well, it was unlikely.
I guess that makes Hope Springs just another little prairie town on the road to nowhere.
You told me it was a done deal.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, it stood to reason they choose the most direct route, flat and unhindered, clean across the desert with Hope Springs' natural staging post, like it always has
Are
been.
you telling me it was never signed off?
Yeah.
You're a fool, Clay.
What did you say?
I said you're a fool, Clay.
Nobody calls me a fool and gets away with it.
I just called you a fool, Clay.
Well, sorry, folks. Like I said. Am I right? Oh, hell no, I'm not. Oh, Lordy. Traveled so far. Oh, Connie. Oh, hell, it's got me good. Oh, wow. I'm fading, Con. I'm fading. I can't feel my pretty little legs anymore. Ah. I'm coming up there. Hold on to me. Oh, it's so cold. So cold. I want to sing you a little song before I finally peep on out. Oh! Say, can you see? Yeah.
My, how fine a Milton you turned out to be. How
He was always proud of you, Nate. He would have welcomed you home, his prodigal son. He would have admired Nate the fortune seeker. Nate the deceiver. The lying cheat. That would have troubled him. Oh, he'd have made excuses. But Nate the killer, he'd never countenance that.
Yeah, Pappy never countenanced nothing as far as I was concerned. Pappy never gave me the credit I deserved. Pappy was...
Okay. Dick, take his gun.
All right, let's just relax here a moment, folks. You got me. You got me.
I got you. It's a bottle.
It's a bottle. It's just a bottle. You moron.
Oh.
I got you now. And again.
You kung fu too.
You kung fu as well. Where'd you learn that? You slippery little snake. I've got you now.
Hey!
How's that?
You better stop running, my friend.
May the hounds of hell be always snapping at your heels.
I'm giving you till sunrise to get out of town. If you ever step foot in Hope Springs again, brother or no, I'll see you swing.
Well, it's all yours, Connie. You take it.
I ain't taking it and you ain't giving it. I'm paying for it. All legit and above board. I believe the going price is $1. There you are, Nate. Oh my, what can I say? You three were magnificent.
Oh, shucks. Through the dark. Oh, hell. Yeah, I'm still clinging on here, folks.
God,
Oh, he's got me right here.
let me see the wound.
It's ugly.
That's your belly button, Clarke. Yeah, we all got him.
Really? All of us? You got one? Couldn't see it.
Nope.
Oh. He's a bad man, Con. I've never done those things. I've never taken you out to
I
the
know,
desert.
I know. You want to make it up to me, Clay?
Yeah?
You can start by riding out to Dead Man's Bluff and turning that pump off so the Hope Springs can flow again.
Oh, hell, I'll do that. I thought you were going to get me to do something real complicated, but I'll do that. Hell, yes, I will. Sorry, folks. Sorry about all that. Thanks, y'all.
That'll be the Denver stage. Maybe now we can get back to some normality around here.
I wouldn't count it, Miss Connie.
Oh, yeah?
You don't believe everything that comes out the Hughes printing telegraph machine. Always allow for human error.
What are you saying?
You know I told you about my long-distance friend Stanley? Runs the med office down in St. Louis.
Oh, yeah?
Well, before Nate and Clay came in guns blazing, I asked Stanley to oblige us with a small falsehood about the railroad.
Are you saying...
They ain't diverting to Albuquerque, Miss Connie. I made that up with my own mind.
So that means...
Hope Springs is destined to be a metropolis all along. Do you think I'll go to hell, Miss Connie?
On the contrary, Jed. I believe the angels will have a special prize waiting for you in heaven.
Why, thank you.
Oh, that'll be the Denver stage moving on out.
Yeah, that's my cue. I better stop her.
Where are you going, honey? I need your help around this place.
Oh, thanks, Dog. But I've got to keep moving. It's been nice knowing you. Thanks for your help. Well, thanks for having me. Bye, you.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey, wait for me.
Were you leaving too?
I can't stop here for long. My family are bound to be looking for me. My darn fiance won't give up that easy.
Well, you can't spend your whole life running, Dick. Do you know his name's Pearl?
You don't say.
You coming?
Yeah.
Well, if he was already married, don't leave you alone, right?
Who's gonna marry the Kansas crew chief kid?
I would. If he wanted me to.
Yeah, you two ought to get together. Bye.
Well, do you want me?
Yes, Jeff. He doodle-died and took the Kansas kerchief kid with him.
Well, I got myself a boyfriend, Miss Connie!
Oh no! I missed it in the stage. Thing is, right, well, I just found all this stuff in my bag and I think it might belong here.
Come, we're all back on.
Here, Sheriff Nate, I found that.
Thanks. What? Weird.
Okay.
Some kind of lady boy.
Hey, Betty, you still want that job? Yes, please, Connie. It's yours.
Well, I can't find them anywhere. How do I help myself?
Hey, guys, the water's back on!
I bet you're
Many years ago, when there were heroes, they stood up for what was right. Times were hard, but so were they, the Magnificent Three. The Magnificent Three. The Magnificent Three. The Magnificent Three.
Ever so much for coming along, ladies and gentlemen. That was Miracle Theatre's The Magnificent Three. Just to say, there is a very, very special Hoe-down event on Friday evening. Because you all bought tickets to tonight, you can come along about 20 to 10 or so. We've got some live music and some live clog dancing on this very stage, and we'd love it if you joined us on Friday night. Thank you ever so much for coming. You've been terrific. Cheers. Thank you.